Now, what is particularly worrying is that the Russians have got across the river now, the Oskil River. And you'll note that this is an area where there aren't these sort of craggy, overlooking sort of cliffs and hills, as you can see there. That would be difficult for the Russians to get across the river. So say you're using some BMPs, you're going to get across the river, you ford the river somehow, get some bridging equipment, and then you get here and you're like, oh bugger, how do we get up here with some BMPs? You don't, and you're just sitting targets down at the bottom here. But if we come further to the south here, we can see that actually that's not so much the case here. Those kind of craggy hills come to an end. There's a bit of a gap here. And there's some lower sort of river delta area, and it is around here that the Russians have got across the river. So this is Andrew Perpetua showing some gains for the Russians, including over across the river there. Now, Deep State Map has talked about this. The Russians crossed the Oskil River south of Novomlynsk and took positions of one of the Ukrainian brigades. Such events entail increased artillery and mortar fire, according to Deep State Map there. So you can see this is just north of Dvorichna, and we got Novomlynsk there, and the Russians across the Oskil River. That is a concern. Can they get a foothold? Can they push over to some of these settlements? Definitely a concern of the Ukrainians. It seems that everywhere is a concern for the Ukrainians at the moment.